It is time for me to do a no-nonsense sales pitch video for this MG ZR. As you can see, this car is yellow, the best colour you could possibly have for a ZR, in my opinion, and nearly everybody else's opinion as well, which is why the yellow 3-door ZR is a much sought after little car. And if you like yellow and like the yellow ZR, this is even better because it's not even all one shade. Why have just one shade of yellow when you can look around and see some of the bits that have been slightly repaired that are a slightly different shade as well? Yes, you can certainly see a bit more of a different shade of yellow around that arch just there. So you see, that's a good thing. This car sits on steel wheels, and that's because the alloys got sold by the previous owner, whose name might be Craig, come to think of it. Now this particular yellow ZR has undergone a head gasket repair, because when I bought it originally it was broken, and then I sold it to a chap who does that kind of thing, and then I bought it back because he no longer needed it. Engine, very good. It drives very well. It does have steel wheels, but depending on the buyer, maybe I could find some alloys. I'm not really sure. There's so many possibilities here. The interior is quite good. It just has a couple of these issues that they always have on the bolsters. Other than that, the seats are nice. They fold forward to reveal a very nice back seat with very soft leather. It's nice and dark in the back of here because of the tinted glass. Observe the saggy headlining. That's what you get with a ZR or a 25. That's just the way it is. Do you find it annoying when your window regulators break and you can't open your window? Or you can't open your window because you've forgotten your key? Or because your battery's flat? Or any of those reasons? There's a multitude of them. Well, this car doesn't have that problem because it has wind down windows. Yes. It also has these wind deflectors as well. 118,000 miles. And the engine management lights, come on. The horn works. The boot is clean. The exhaust in the back looks rather funky. Does anybody say funky these days? I've not heard that for ages. I don't know where that came from. This is a car I would like to offer with a series of optional extras. Yep, seriously, that is possible on an 18-year-old car. Yep, I can make it possible. I'm thinking of the front end of this. You see that great big MG badge on the bonnet there? That's not to everybody's taste. And once you pay a deposit on this car, I could peel it off if you don't want it. Something else, this car does have a gold fog lamp surround on that side. If you don't like that, there is something I can do about it, because it's found its way on my car about a year back, come to think of it. Another option available is that yellow bonnet. Would you prefer a black bonnet with vents on it like that? Well, no, not like that. That. You see, I quite like yellow bonnet on Nigel, and the only yellow bonnet I have is that one over there. And I would most happily swap it over for that, because you see, a yellow car with a black bonnet is kind of cool. There's something, I don't know, what is it? Why is that cool? I mean, why is it cool? Why did so many yellow Capris have black bonnets? Why did so many yellow Mustangs have black bonnets? I don't know. I think they were matte black, actually, come to think of it. But anyway, yeah, it depends on what kind of thing you like. You might like those vents. You might like that it's black and that it has some sort of contrast. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe this just rattling on about it's just getting on your wicker. One thing that isn't an option on this car is the MOT, because it has about 10 months, 10 and a half months, something like that. I can't take that MOT off. It has to stay with the car. Other things I could mention, that it has a CD player, though there's no amplifier for it, and there's some cable down there to hook up to the amplifier, and I don't have that amplifier, so maybe it's plugged in there. I'm not really sure. I'm really investigated, to be honest. Listening to music is not my kind of thing when I'm driving. It just annoys me, so it's not really my question to ask about. If you're really interested in this car, you can come and buy it. If you're not, you don't have to do. It's just not part of the deal. You can come and have a look at it. You can make me an offer. I've just realised I forgot about the price on that ZR. How much do I want for it? £700 or £500 plus a £200 bank transfer. Obviously this ZR is quite a tatty car, even if you do like all the different shades of yellow that it has, but that is reflected in its price. I think they're going for a lot more than £700 if they're really very tight indeed. And this one has a decent MOT and a head gasket repair as well. So, what'd you say? Come on, don't mess me about. If you're asking yourself right now, well, I wonder how much he paid for it, then you should be looking elsewhere. If you're thinking to yourself, well, a couple of years back, you could probably have got that for £350, you should have bought one a couple of years back then, shouldn't you? Because it's only going to change. Next year, should I still have this car, which is a bit unlikely, it will be £900, and the following year, even more again. Yeah, that's how it goes. Hello.